Hello, welcome to our podcast. I am Yes Ma'am.
I am No Ma'am.
And we are the 9 to 5 Club. We're going to stay anonymous throughout this podcast because
we want to keep our jobs.
What up, POP?
Good day, my POPs. I'm very sleepy. I'm very subdued. No, ma'am.
And I'm very well rested. So this is a yes, ma'am situation.
It is a yes, ma'am situation because I am really struggling. I'm drinking my Coca-Cola.
Lord.
Hoping I can get some caffeine.
You just took those B12 pills also?
No, that's not going to work.
Wow.
You made it sound like I was taking like 2,000 milligrams. I took 1,000 milligrams of B12. This old body needs like 10 grams.
10,000 grams?
Yes, that's what I said, right?
You said 10.
Same difference.
Well, let me tell you about this. My friend posted this company that gives you a 30-day supply of vitamins that you need. Basically, you put in this... put in your age, your goals, how active you are, if you're working out, if you need whey protein or B12 or any type of B complex, anything. And if you're struggling with anything on like acne on your face, it'll tell you what you need, a 30-day supply of it. So I did it and it came out to $68 a month.
That's ridiculous.
Exactly. So what did I do? My cheap ass went on Amazon, found everything that it told me that it was gonna that it was gonna deliver to me, and got me a 90-day supply, 3 months, 90-day supply,
right,
for $95.
So it's basically $30 a month.
Yeah. Some of them were like it's gonna last longer than that.
But some of them was some weird ass shit that I never heard of before.
Yeah, but
I ain't got time for it. That's some scary ass shit. Right
no.
Now. Yes.
You don't want stuff for joint, hair, eyes. Yep.
Don't let her fool you, people. It's called the Bioastin Hawaiian Astaxanthin. What the fuck is that?
Google it.
No, I ain't Googling shit.
These are all 5-star reviews on Amazon.
Let me tell you.
Top sellers.
I Google it. I've Googled myself and I've wound up in the grave several times. So no.
Heck no. No. Mushroom complex. Boost your immune system. Powerful antioxidants. Yes. And this is what the company recommended. These are all not the brands, but these are the exact doses that the company recommended. And they did extensive research.
Yeah.
There's science behind it. And this is like catered to me. So these are all, and then these are the top ones on Amazon. So
there's
trust me.
science behind the fact that they say if you take red wine every day, you'll live longer. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing.
No, but how much research has one put into that study?
Listen, the important thing is that drinking red wine every day will make you live longer. I don't care about all the rest of it.
Jeez. Well, this one's a probiotic 4 billion CFU. Don't ask me what that means, but it said it was good. It's for healthy bacteria.
Girl, you got some weird ass looking shit in here I ain't never even heard of.
You need to Google.
I ain't Googling nothing.
For the late.
Ashwagandha. Okay, that's what it's called. Ashwagandha.
I'm going to put all these in the notes for you ladies.
Astaxanthin.
I got me a Queen V for the Vajayjay.
No.
Yo, I just turned 30 and it's all about me. Okay.
Listen, I need a pill that's going to keep my face from falling off my face.
What?
So as soon as you get to that level, I don't got time for all the rest of this stuff. Because right now, I'm telling you, I think I'm going to get a liquid facial.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to have 2 surgeries. I'm getting the weight surgery. Yes. I'm going to slice it and dice it.
But you have to have a better eating habit to maintain it.
No, nobody asked you. Listen.
I'm just saying, preparing you for the aftermath.
No, we don't need to worry about the aftermath.
Oh,
We're here.
Lord.
The here and the now. The aftermath comes after the here and the now. And the here and the now is, I just found out that my insurance covers my weight loss surgery.
Oh, my God.
So I'm all about it.
Not the company that we work for. A
No.
different company.
No.
Unfortunately.
My husband's bomb-ass company. Thank you very much. Love you. So, yes, I will be getting the weight loss surgery. Scheduled my first appointment with the doctor.
Dang.
We can cut me up, because if I am not at least 4 sizes lower by July, we have a problem, Houston.
What?
Yes.
Is that why you're out next week?
No. Next week I'm out because we're going on a cruise.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I ain't got time for this. I'm going on a cruise, and I'm going to be drunk in the middle of the ocean, and I'm going to be sleeping, and I'm going to be in my naked room on a cruise.
In my naked room. Well, I'm going to need a co-host, but you and your husband should podcast together one day.
No.
Yes, please. Just record on your phone, and then I'll edit it later.
You might not.
I'm not going to let you log in and record anything. Don't touch that, because I don't need nothing dropping or being, pushed off of Apple Tunes. We worked hard for that.
Yeah.
Apple Podcast. No, I was thinking it's on Apple iTunes.
I'm not really good at the whole electronics thing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll handle that.
Yeah.
But you have voice memo on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You just hit that start button, and we can
be
edit
the
it
no
out.
ma'am husband.
Yeah.
I tried to get no ma'am son, but he wasn't into it. Apparently, we need yes ma'am with no ma'am, and then it wasn't going to do it. And he couldn't do it because it wasn't 9 to 5 and all these rules he put in. But it's just a freaking podcast. Like, dude.
Yeah, don't analyze this. The club has no rules, buddy.
This is no rules. This is the no neutral zone, no judgment. We just have to pick up my face.
What? I wish you guys could see her face, because she's pulling absolutely nothing.
No, seriously.
Like,
look at, you see my eyelashes? You see my eyes here, right? You see this?
Yeah.
All of this. If this just comes up, I feel them. It's so heavy.
No,
like it just
you're
needs
exaggerating.
Watch. Listen,
because
watch.
I could do that too, and this can come up too. That's
No,
all you're doing.
Look. Right here. See? Look at that.
No, you're gonna look crazy.
And I have my eyes.
Look in a mirror, because nobody's eyebrows are like that. What the heck? All you gotta do is moisturize up. That's just use moisturizing.
I do.
Go up.
I use the 10-step program.
You're stressing, and stop. You're causing more wrinkles by always pulling your face like that.
I just want this all to come up. Like, I just want all of this like this. I feel it. I feel the saggy skin.
No, it's not.
I feel like
her face is clear. She has
skin.
clear skin. And there's no wrinkles. Whenever she touches her face, she causes wrinkles. You're overanalyzing yourself. I'm that person with my friends. I do the same thing. They always hate a picture, and I'm like, no, you look good. It looks fine. And they're like, no, take it down. So now I don't post nobody.
Yeah, it ain't worth it no more, because everybody's all kind of crazy.
Anyways, if you're here for Game of Thrones, here we go.
Let's discuss. Okay, people. Last week, there was no spoilers, but you know what? It's on and popping in the Game of Thrones world. Okay. So, if you don't want to hear the spoilers, turn off now, and we love you. Peace out, and we understand. I get it. Okay. Here's my predictions. I think everybody's going to die but Tyrion Lannister.
Oh my gosh.
That's my predictions.
I'm not even up to date. I'm on season 2, so.
Well, at least you're in season 2.
I know.
But you're doing the cheat version. You should already be at least season 6 by now.
I'm busy. I'm a busy girl.
This
I
is
fell
Game
asleep
of
at
Thrones.
6 last night. 6 p.m.
Oh, Lord.
I'm getting old. This is why I need these vitamins.
Girl, well, if I stay up past 9:30, it's like a miracle. 9:30, I'm out.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for it.
Sunday was rough. Monday, I was 2 hours late, so that tells you how my Sunday went.
Oh, Lord, today. Oh, speaking of Sundays. So, I have serious FOMO over Kanye West's Sunday service.
Oh, Lord.
Serious FOMO. Do you hear me, people? FOMO over this service.
Meanwhile, I sold my ticket. real
we
quick.
discussed you going, but no, did not happen. So he gave his service at Coachella, and I watched it while it live streamed on YouTube, and it was literally so peaceful, so relaxing to start a Sunday to the nice, cool melody, and like he built it.
I need to send you some TD Jakes live streams.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, you see?
He, is tip-tapping and tip-tap-tap-tap-tipping with the boys. I ain't got time for nobody's TD Jakes. Over there tip-tapping with them little boys.
Because you could wake up real peaceful every Sunday. You don't need Kanye for that.
Listen, if I want some Kanye, I want some Kanye. If you want some TD with his little tip-tapping himself, each to their own.
I need to watch the Kanye little Sunday service event. I still haven't seen it.
Okay, so back to Game of Thrones. Okay, I know I go off on these tangents. Sorry, folks. Okay, so Game of Thrones. So we start out with Jaime Lannister. And let's just say that I'm kind of disappointed because I really think that he should have been something. I don't know if it was that he should have died, I don't know, thrown out to become a White Walker, something. I was kind of hoping for more from Bronn and more from Jaime together instead of Bronn, the things we do from love and all those weird things that he says. But Brianna of Tarth gave a really nice speech. I'll give it to her. Honor and all that, this, thou, thus shit. But anyways, let's discuss Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. The lovers triangle. Because see, now everybody knows now that Jon Snow is the heir to the throne. Mm-hmm. And now Daenerys knows that Jon Snow is heir to the throne. And she is not happy. So instead of being concerned, which this is the thing, the thing that amazes me is there's so much incest on this show, and nobody seems to be overly concerned with the fact that there's so much incest, that it's quite amazing. Aunts and nephews are having sex, brothers and sisters are having sex, all kinds of stuff is going on.
It's wild.
Nobody knows. So, I still think everybody's going to die. I think Dany is pregnant. She's going to have a spontaneous birth. Tyrion is going to raise that baby.
Tyrion, the short guy.
He's going to be regent and raise that baby. That's what I think is going to happen. The other thing I think is going to happen is that they're not going to defeat the White Walkers at Winterfell. It's going to fall in the hands of the White Walkers. And I don't think that the king has actually come to Winterfell. I think he has gone off to Westeros, to where Cersei is, and he's going to destroy Cersei. Because she ain't going to be prepared. Because she ain't got nobody's dragons. And he got a dragon.
Oh.
And he got a dragon that spits out ice fire.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's ice fire. So nobody knows what's going to happen when the two other dragons meet up with the one dragon with the ice fire and all the ice. I think somebody's going to be losing some dragons.
What does the ice fire do? It's ice, then it melts it?
We don't know. It's like fire ice.
Oh, so it just burns you.
It just burns you with ice. I don't know what it does. All we know is it was the reason why the wall came down. But we don't know what it does to people.
And there was ice left on it, or it was burnt marks?
No, it spit out blue stuff.
Oh.
Instead of red fire, it spit out blue fire.
Wow.
Because he was like a zombie. He's a zombie dragon.
What the? I am so behind.
You've got a lot to get through.
Yeah.
Now, this is the longest episode. Sunday.
An hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 80 minutes. This is the longest episode because it's the most epic. It's going to be the most epic battle.
God, there's 2 of them that are 120.
No, the other ones are like 78 or 72. So they're a little shy of 120.
No, there's one that was last week was 118. Next week is...
No, Sunday was only an hour.
No, there were
It was a shorter hour. It was the shortest episode. The first one was the shortest. This one is a little bit longer. Next week is they're saying it's supposed to be the longest. It's 80 minutes. And then after that, they're all roughly about 78 minutes or so. After that. So it's just minutes. It's really just minutes.
Yeah.
They're just too goddamn short. They need to just make them longer and add more shit. But let me just tell you, they are packing it all in. And they were smart. I think they were smart. They went back throughout the 7 seasons, picked up all the things that would have created like answers, and they've answered all those questions. Because everything is coming together nicely for everybody to die.
Wow.
So the Ice King raises people from the dead, right?
Uh-huh.
So they're sending everybody into the crypts where all the dead people are.
Wow.
Like literally... Nobody realizes this. Like, everybody's just stupid. But here's my thing. So there's a thing where apparently if a Stark is at Winterfell, that's what saves the land. Like, it's like a Stark always has to be at Winterfell. And the theory is that if a Stark is at Winterfell, it's because the Starks and the Night King are related somehow. So as long as there is a Stark at Winterfell, then Winterfell's okay. But I think that's bullshit.
Who's the Starks that are still alive?
So there's Sansa Stark, there's Bram Stark.
Who's Sansa? Is that the blonde?
No, Sansa's the brunette. She's the girl, the daughter.
Was she the boy first? Like they told her to be a boy to hide?
No, that's Arya.
Oh, yeah, that's Arya.
Arya, yeah. So she's alive. So there's Sansa Stark, Arya Stark. And technically, Jon Snow is a Stark because he's got the blood of a Stark. So there's 3 Starks alive.
Who's the...
And Bram. Bram is the 4th Stark.
Oh, okay.
But he calls himself the Third-Eyed Raven, so I don't really know. But he's the blood of a Stark.
So the blonde guy, the one that was supposed to marry... that young kid, that boy that got the king Stark, the dad Stark, killed him, chopped his head off.
No, that's Sansa Stark. She's actually a redhead.
Sansa? Oh, she's blonde right now.
Is she? Yeah, they're talking about how like everybody's hair color has changed.
Oh, okay.
Like Jamie started out as a blonde and now he's a brunette. Like it's weird. Like the hair colors have darkened.
So did she marry him? They married.
So she did marry Joffrey.
Yeah, Joffrey.
She did marry Joffrey, and he was very abusive.
Of course.
Which you could see.
Yeah. So
she did marry Joffrey, and then she wound up also marrying Tyrion.
What? Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god! Tyrion is taking over the castle right now. Not the castle, but I think palace.
Yeah. So so she does wind up marrying Joffrey.
Wait. How does she marry Tyrion?
Why does that happen? She does wind up marrying Joffrey, and then. But no, wait a minute. Maybe she doesn't marry. No, she doesn't marry Joffrey. She winds up marrying Tyrion instead of Joffrey. Because Joffrey feels like he has no use for her. Because once her father was killed, like her family wasn't as prominent as it was anymore. And there was no benefit in the Lannisters to marry into the Starks.
Got it.
So, and then they wound up just keeping her there as a prisoner.
Wow.
Because like she was still a Stark, and so they wouldn't let her go to the north. Because
back with her family, so she hasn't been back. She didn't go back to her family.
So yeah, so it was like 6 seasons. She never went back.
Oh my god.
So she was there at King's Landing for a while. And she was held prisoner, and she had to like play these games to stay, like to be on Cersei's good side so that she could not be killed. Because she was watching the destruction of her family.
Yeah.
She knew that, like, no matter what was happening, like, another one of her family was being murdered. You know, so she thought Arya was dead. She thought Rickon was a young boy, like, very young. There was also another little boy. So she thought they were dead. Bronn was dead. She thought everybody was dead. She had heard that Robb, her oldest brother, who wound up inheriting the title and everything, they killed him off.
Oh my God.
So she heard about that. So for her, she had to pretend like she hated her family and that all of that to get along, so they wouldn't kill her.
Wow.
And then she winds up being promised to Tyrion. Tyrion winds up doing that to save her. So he, instead of having her be married off to like Joffrey or one of the other brothers, he, you know, steps in and says, I'm going to marry her. It makes more sense for me to marry her. Mm-hmm. So he marries her, and he treats her very well, never does anything to harm her or whatever, but she's still disgusted by it because she's being forced into all these marriages. Mm-hmm. And then Littlefinger devises a way to take her and get her out of King's Landing. But what happens is Joffrey winds up getting killed by his wife's aunt.
Who did he marry?
He winds up marrying, I can't remember her name. She hasn't come in yet. I think she's season 3.
And I don't know who Littlefinger is either.
Littlefinger, he's the one who owns the brothel that everybody goes to.
It's not in this season yet.
Yeah, it was in the first season. You meet Littlefinger in the very first season. When Ned Stark is walking around and he goes to Littlefinger, and he's the one who's talking to Littlefinger. So Ned's wife, Catelyn, grew up with Littlefinger. And so to get her into King's Landing, he hides Catelyn in the brothel. And Ned goes to him and says, you put my wife in a place like this, a lady of her reputation. You put her here. And he was like, it's the only way I could have gotten her in here. Since you're not watching the full seasons.
Oh, I missed that then.
You might have missed that. But yeah, you do meet him. So Littlefinger winds up sneaking Sansa out. And in the process of sneaking Sansa out, Tyrion winds up being framed for the murder of Joffrey. For being jealous. Well, because Cersei hates Tyrion. Mm-hmm. And the reason why they think that's another theory is that Tyrion is also a Targaryen. Because their parents, their father, Tyrion's mother died at childbirth. Mm-hmm. And he is he's a midget. Mm-hmm. And so the belief is that she died at childbirth from having an affair, and they believe the affair is with the Mad King, which was the one that Jaime killed. And it's the one, nobody saw it, but it's the one that everybody talks about. That's why Jaime is called the Kingslayer, because he killed the Mad King. And they're saying that he killed the Mad King because the Mad King had raped Tyrion's mother. And when the baby was born, it wound up killing Tyrion. And that's why Tyrion's dad hated him. And Cersei hated him as a result. Because he brought shame to the family.
Got it.
So, where was I going with this? I could tell the whole goddamn story.
I know. I finally know the character's name, so I'm enjoying all the updates.
I just simply love the story. Okay, so let me just focus. So I think that the Dragon King, the King, the Ice King, or whatever the frick his name is, I think that he is going to King's Landing. He's going to rain ice fire on all of King's Landing and the Golden Company, And then he's going to come back and make all that 20,000 people that are in, and all those people in King's Landing, he's going to make those into White Walkers. And then he's going to come back the other way and surround Winterfell. And I think they're all just going to die. I think everybody's dying except for, like, the baby that's going to rule them all. That there's going to be nobody.
What baby? So
there's supposed to be a promise. There's, like, a thing that there was a savior was born to save them all. So there's several fan theories, but one of them is there's a savior that was born to save them all. And the theory is that it's Jon Snow is the one to save them all. But I don't think so. I just think that there's going to be a baby. Tyrion's going to raise that baby, and they're all going to die. I still think that everybody's dying.
Dang.
It's supposed to be an ending that, like, nobody expects.
Well, everybody's going to expect them to die.
Well, we all know that next week, a lot of people are going to die. Get your tissues. It's going to be an emotional week.
Where is the Dragon Queen?
Daenerys? Oh, she's there.
Oh, okay.
She's the aunt.
Khaleesi. That's her name?
Daenerys.
Oh.
Khaleesi is the name that she took for, what are those people are when she married Drago.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Momoa. Woo! I love me some Jason Momoa.
Oh, my gosh.
I want Jason Momoa to talk to me like that, like he does to Khaleesi.
God.
What? Yes.
When she said, I want to see your face tonight, I was like, ooh, Lord.
Yes. I want a Khaleesi and Drago relationship. Yes, ma'am.
Gosh. I can't believe she was so sad when he died. She didn't even want to be in the marriage.
She fell in love with him.
I know. She didn't want him to touch her.
Because he wasn't barbaric with her. He treated her like a princess, like a baby. Like, he was so sweet to her. He was so cruel with everybody else.
But forced her to have sex.
Well, yeah, but then he learned to... She showed him how to love her. You didn't see that part, right?
Yeah, I saw up until he died. It was only 2 episodes it took.
Oh, for your short and condensed version. It was a whole season of their love. So, like, you missed...
I thought he died in,
So, like, you missed, like, her showing him how to love her. Like, you just don't take it from me. You caress me. Like, she showed him how to do it.
Oh.
And once he learned it, he liked it. And so that's how he would love her. And, like, he would... And then she showed him, like, this is not acceptable to just have sex everywhere. Like, she made him stop doing all of that. And he was like, my Khaleesi. Oh, my God. When he would say that, everybody would be like, yes, I am your Khaleesi, too. I'd like to be your Khaleesi.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on season 2 at the end of episode 3 or either episode 9 because it tells me to watch season 2, episode 2 and 3, and then episode 9 and 10, and then jump to 3 like that. Like 4 episodes from each season.
Oh, yeah. You might be getting close to that red wedding. Woof! That was some serious brutal shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait. The phrase...
Which phrase?
That's the name of the family. The phrase.
Oh.
Walter Frey and his family. Betray Caitlin Stark and her family and her bannermen.
Oh, wow.
And kill them all.
Oh, my gosh.
At what's supposed to be a wedding. That's why it's called the Red Wedding.
Because there's blood everywhere.
There's blood everywhere.
Dang.
And, what's his name? Arya is traveling with, God, what's his name? The guy with the half-burned face. And she gets to and what happens is, so you know how all the Starks have all these wolves? A dire wolf?
Yeah.
Each Stark has a dire wolf?
Yeah, she finds one?
No, what happens is, she gets there to Walter Frey's castle. And the guy that she's traveling with realizes what's going down. Because he could pick up on it. And he hears them talking about, like, how they're planning this big assassination.
At the wedding.
At the wedding. And they start killing off all the dire wolves. And now she sees that all the dire wolves are being killed. And she keeps asking him what's happening. And he's like, don't look. You can't look. Like, we have to leave. We can't go. And she's like, no, my mom is here. And he's like, no, we can't go, stay here. We have to leave. And that's when he realizes that he doesn't know what to do with her now. Because he had taken her from King's Landing to bring her to her mom. Yeah. Right? But he can't now because he's realized his mom just got killed. Her mom and her whole family literally just was assassinated at one sitting. They were there to celebrate a wedding. And to make peace and amends because Rob was promised to Walter Frey, one of Walter Frey's children. And he wound up marrying somebody else. Oh, wow. And the girl was pregnant. So they were all like, ha, 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 laughing and whatever. And Caitlin Stark had gotten up to like make a speech about friendship and, you know, honor and all of this. And as she's making this speech, Walter Frey's people get up and slit her throat, Rob Stark's throat, and the pregnant wife's throat, and then all the Bannermen's throat.
Oh my! So they were all in the crowd.
Yeah, all at once. Oh, like Walter Frey says one thing and then slits the throat all at once. And that's how the season ended.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't wait.
And everybody has been talking about the Red Wedding because it is simply beautiful the way they did it. Like it happened all at once.
Well, I would watch it today, but the season finale of Being Mary Jane comes out tonight, and there's a watch party at my friend's house that I put together. So I will be catching up on Being Mary Jane, and then end that season. Then it's back to Game of Thrones tomorrow. So I'll probably do a podcast since we missed Monday. I'll try to do like a girls podcast tonight of Being Mary Jane, like a girl talk. To make
I have no idea what the hell that is.
Yeah, that's fine. Gabrielle Union, my girl. But yeah, catch that in the next episode. That will be episode 8. But yeah, that's a great Game of Thrones recap. That was long. That was 20 minutes of Game of Thrones.
And that's just, we haven't even gotten past season 3.
God. Well, hopefully, so our next Game of Thrones talk will be Monday. We'll try to do every Monday. Oh, you're going to be out Monday and Tuesday.
I'm out Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to be on my cruise in my naked room. I'm going to be on my balcony with my naked self on my balcony.
Oh, my gosh.
Hopefully it has hopefully there's
walls on the side?
Yeah. Otherwise, my ass is naked on my balcony.
Oh,
don't disturb me. I'm going to let the sons of the earth rejuvenate my naked self just like this. That's where I'm going to be. Lord today.
Well, hopefully there's a locker room too. You can get naked in.
Nobody needs to be walking around nobody's locker room naked. Keep your ass in.
So I did a poll last week, and 10 people out of 14
said no.
No,
take your naked ass self and hide your naked ass. Nobody needs to see that, Vajayjay or that anything. Nobody sees your boobs.
Nah, I just don't think they like their body. Because all the girls that be walking around naked are cute.
They can be cute all they want. They need to go cover their asses. Nobody wants to see that nakedness. Nobody wants to see that.
No, that's going to be me in a couple months. Come summer, thong bikinis, Coachella next year, butt naked.
No, ma'am.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. This is a yes, ma'am moment.
This is going to be a hell of a no.
Wait till you get your new bod.
Oh, and then I have to get my mommy makeover. I have to get lifted and tucked and whatever.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I guess. I'll just keep taking my vitamins.
Pulled up, cut and...
Gosh. For me, it'd be a flat stomach and some boobs. But a flat stomach will just be fine.
Yeah.
I don't want
my boobies up.
I don't want that back problem people complain about.
Yeah, well, it's the curse you're dealt with.
Yeah. Well, people, the POPs, if you're new to this podcast and haven't listened to our other episodes, the POP is people of the podcast, because that's just what Janine came up at the time, and it works. And we're going to get t-shirts that say, are you down with the POP? Are you down with POP? Because we're corny like that.
Nope. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Bye, people. Thanks for listening.
Bye, people.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.